Something that's always worried me is little things like music stopping. I think they're ready. You see them in a studio and obviously they're doing it, but then when you get to a competition, they like go full out, and so yeah, I'm excited. My name's Mitchell Allen, and here so far I've just been given my own crew. So I was a part of like their competition crews and their classes. At my local youth club there was, I believe there was a class starting, so I like looked through the window, noticed, and I was a bit like, shall I join in? So I popped in, like had a little mess around, then went back the following week, and then from there. It'd always been in my mind that I would like to become a bit higher up, so then obviously I asked if I could help do some teaching assistants. So I think I was about 14, 15. So I was running down from school down to the primary schools. I just like seeing the progression with the kids. It's like you go to some, like often I'll go to a class and I think, right, I'm tired, try and wake myself up, and I get there and they just give you the energy to like keep you going. And just seeing how it plays a difference on like their life at school, and you hear back from their teachers thinking, actually this is doing them some good. So it's helping them in school, not in just dance. So it's the progression really. I took them to their first competition in December, and I think they were against 4 crews. And obviously it was my first competition and some of their first competitions, and they brought back first, which I was really proud of, and I think they were really proud of. Where we won at the last competition, we had to be put up a category into intermediate, so the levels of dance be higher, so then that's testing me and obviously testing them. So it'll be a challenge, I think, but I think we'll do well. Right, you've got 5, 6, 7, 8.
1 and 2.
Everyone do the first move. Now everyone do it properly. It's not only the kids, I'll be doing my crew as well, which is an over 16 crew, and obviously do a solo and a duo, while focusing on training them up for their slot, so it's a busy day. I'm quite confident. Obviously when I was told I'd have my own crew, I was like, oh, how many will I get? So I'm quite glad I've started off with a small group, because then again, it's like practice for me and breaking me into it. You've got a mix of personalities. So you've got, I'll name them, you've got Gracie, you've got Amy, you've got Phoebe, you've got Liam, Charlie and Erin.
Gracie's crazy. Yeah. Gracie chatting. Gracie talks a lot. Amy's funny. Amy's kind of. Yeah, Amy's just weird. Erin's funny. She's shy. She's always really focused. Erin just kind of goes mad when she feels like it. Phoebe's very good at dancing, and she can be very quiet. She just doesn't talk much. Yeah. Phoebe's a bit shy. No. Yeah. Liam's fairly shy. Yeah. I'm the one that doesn't speak that much. Yeah, he doesn't speak much. Charlie is just kind of crazy. Well, he's not really crazy. He just like, you're funny. Thank you. And Mitch, he's really evil. No, he's not. No, he's not. Yeah, he always says that we're going to hate him by the end of the lesson, but we never hate him. Like by the end of the competition. Because he said, you're going to win, but you're going to hate me after that. And then we never hated him. A good teacher. Really good teacher. Sometimes he does a bit too good. He makes it fun. Sometimes he makes it a bit boring. Really? Sometimes he takes his shoes off.
5, 6, 7, 8. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Skate, skate. Criss, cross, skate, skate. Got this bit.
When I grow up, I want to be like a dance teacher and like teach anyone dance, even if they're not good at it. I want to tour the world being a dancer. No, seriously, I've always had that in mind. Yeah. Like about any other job, I've always thought, oh, it'd be fun to tour the world doing dancing. Wouldn't it though? Just go round to all the different countries and dance. I want to be a teacher. I would be a dance teacher for a school. Yeah, I would make my own company with these guys. We'll make our own company called Activ8. No.
That's our cool name.
Yeah, but this is called Integr8, so why can't it be Activ8?
Because dancing.
Yeah.
I really like dancing and I love horses, so I want to do something with one of those two.
I'm thinking about doing YouTube as dancing. So I'm in the street for two because I've been watching it lately.
What do you think about Integr8?
They've come a long way.
They
and
have,
it just
they're
shows
fantastic,
that
aren't they?
anyone can become a dancer. Because I was just a normal 3-year-old watching YouTube dance videos, got to dance, and now I've become me. With all these fantastic trophies.
Obviously, he does try really hard, and he has to try a little bit harder because obviously with his legs. And he never gives up, which is good. So if he can't do anything, he does get a little bit agitated. But like there's one part like whacking, what they call whacking. He couldn't quite get the coordination. So every night he'd sit there and with his hands everywhere, whatever they do.
And Dad just goes, stop it!
Every single night he just done it, and it's the same as like when he first started his crew, he couldn't do like a headstand because his balance is not that great. So because someone took the mickey out of him and said, oh, your headstands are not very good.
Because I used to do it like...
So from that day onwards, he practiced every single day a headstand until he could do it. But then he got kind of addicted. Everywhere Charlie was, he was on his head.
And what's going to happen in the serial cast, like in a couple of weeks, months?
Oh, he's got to go back because his legs, where he's having a growth spurt, the Botox is not working as well. So he's got to go back into a long splint, which comes up to about there, like a rigid one. So that might make his life a bit more difficult. But he said he's obviously going to have it done and obviously just try and manage it. And maybe
more free gifts.
Charlie has a wheelchair for long distance because he does get quite tired. So we use that for holidays, and if he goes on school trips, we either try and go with him. But most of the time he does manage quite well. But obviously if he's tired, or especially if he's got a cast on, then he uses his wheelchair. And he's got Captain America shields on the side. We don't dwell on it. I mean, you know, when you're told your child's brain damaged, it's horrendous. But obviously, I think the way Charlie is, he copes with it so well. But he does have a tendency to tell everybody that he's disabled. He's not ashamed of it, but sometimes people can't even tell. Oh, it's only when they see him go on his tiptoes.
5, 6.
So the Ark is Gracie's after school club, and Lily, her big sister, was doing it for a good 4 or 5 years, and she started off street dance.
No,
She did a little bit. She did a little bit, didn't she? And then she went to cheerleading. Cheerleading's what she did.
Lily!
Gracie, we're on the film. You can't just get up and walk off. We were filming. She just got up and walked off. You don't see that on television, do you? When they're being interviewed, they don't just get off on the couch. So you've got to stay on the couch.
Okay. Lily has never done street dance.
Okay.
It was Beth, then she did contemporary.
Okay, so right all the time.
Well, I get a little bit nervous, but I'm also really excited.
I do get excited and a bit bossy sometimes. Go out there, enjoy yourself, you know, listen to the music, get into the music.
It's loud and it's long and it's tiring, and they're quite exhausting days, and you go and it's, you know, it's only 5 minutes of dance or whatever it is, but actually when they're dancing, it's, as a parent watching, it's amazing. It's lovely, and just seeing them having fun and seeing it all come together is brilliant.
It's all about, I think you just love being with your friends, don't you?
Yeah.
Being in the team.
Like when I'm doing it, I don't really feel like I'm doing it, if you get what I mean. So it doesn't really feel like I'm working. It's more like a hobby.
It's all very good exercise and they make lots of new friends, so what's not to like?
Swing, swing, boom, boom, hit.
I want them to go out and do their best, but I don't have an expectation to win all the time. We don't go there for that, we go there for the fun. And
I think it's a bit of a cliche and it does get said a lot, but it feels like a bit of a family. And you kind of know the other dance teachers and you come into contact with them and they know all the children and pleased to see them, and it's fun.
So I think you hope that you try and come first, or just try your best, wouldn't you, for the next competition?
And that's what it's like to win and lose as a team, isn't it?
Yeah. We never really lost a competition.
See, very competitive.
The very first time I actually saw
Amazing.
him on stage was when he was little. He didn't like it. It was a Christmas play at school and I could tell by his face he didn't like it at all. And then obviously he asked when he was 5. The first time I saw him on stage, it's quite sort of emotional. And then obviously watching him now as he's older, I don't get nervous. I don't know if he does. He doesn't seem to show it, but I don't get nervous. The only time I get nervous is when his little crew are doing their bit. And I do get that nervous feeling. That's probably for him, really. I've always been thinking it keeps him off the street and getting into mischief, so, you know.
But they're saying that he's not one of those kids who are getting to mischief.
No, not at all, but I just think, you know, it's kept him busy and out of trouble. Yeah, it's quite emotional, sort of, really. You sort of, that's your child, your baby.
Achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, a big
You feel
achievement.
really proud of him.
Yeah, very proud. It's and equally as proud when his little ones do their bit as well. I think I find that more emotional than actually watching him, because it's something that he's been given the opportunity to do. You know, they've sort of said, Mitch, do you want to take this on? And he's grabbed it with both hands. And the first time they'd done it, oh my God, I was like an emotional wreck. And they come first as well, so that was good. So yeah, it's quite emotional to watch, really. Well, we have noticed he doesn't eat.
Doesn't eat much. No, not at all.
He doesn't eat the whole day.
He doesn't eat during the day, does he?
And once he's done his bit, then he'll start having a little bit of food. And we sort of say, oh, we've got some lunch here. Do you want something to eat? No, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. And so I don't know if that's like a nervous thing that he doesn't show. I don't know, but we have noticed that, haven't we? That he doesn't eat. He's doing an apprenticeship in hairdressing, which he enjoys, but I think he
Deep
enjoys
down,
this
yeah.
most. So, but yeah, I can see him sort of following on with this.
Currently at Winchester University, rehearsing for a show I'm in. What it is, so it's like the alphabet of different musicals. I struggle in a way, but in some ways it has helped me obviously develop as a dancer, because I've done a few like little bits of the stars we do in this, and so yeah, it's quite challenging in a way, but I do really enjoy it. In a way it's weird, because obviously I'm used to being in charge, but now I'm taking the class, being told where to go, what to do. So it's nice. Sunday I think it's going to go to plan, fingers crossed. I think we're on the right track. We've got 1 more hour until I take them to competition. I think they're ready. I think 1 more hour and they'll realise that that's all they've got, and that'll get them in the zone, ready for Sunday. Obviously, they don't know who they're against, and I don't know who they're against, but in a way, I like not knowing who I'm against. It takes a weight off my shoulders.
Your music is on.
Obviously, the crew I brought comes second, which I'm over the moon with. We're again 5 other groups, so second, still good. Obviously, we've still got next weekend, so there's never a chance then to get first, but I'm happy with anything.
5th in the solo and 1st in the crew,
Yeah.
and then his little crew was second.
Yeah.
I'm really happy because we've done our best, but even though we didn't come first, I wasn't that bothered because I had so much fun just being there.
And she does like to win, don't you? She always comes back when she's got her medals. What did you say yesterday after your competition yesterday? Came second for the first time, come first every time. But yeah, she really enjoys it, don't you?
Well, I'm quite excited because now we know what we can improve on, so we know what we can do better.
Yeah. Good answer.
My real duo partner was sick, so I thought I wasn't going to do a duo, all puffed out, going to the dance competition, no. And then I found another puppy in the same crew and said, I don't have a duo partner, can you help me? And I was like, okay, do you want to learn a duo routine? So I learned hers in about 20 minutes and we came first, which is surprising.
A lot of dance friends, or are you alone?
I have lots of time.